Are you excited for Robert Downey Jr. to come back to the MCU? Let's take a look at this vintage comic book and talk about the man himself, Doctor Doom. Okay, what I have here is Fantastic Four number 58 from 1967 that puts this book in the Silver Age of comics. The artist was Jack Kirby and the writer was Stan Lee. This book goes for about $125 in high grade. Okay, let's talk about the creative team really quick. Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. That is maybe the best duo to ever do it in comics. And if you watch this channel, you know how much I absolutely love Jack Kirby art. So this cover right here is really beautiful. And this is kind of a key just because it's a Jack Kirby Doom cover, which is really, really cool. I think Doom has one of the best character designs of like any villain. And I think that's part of the reason why people absolutely love him, besides the fact that he's just an extremely powerful character. So who is Dr. Doom? Victor Von Doom was born in a Romani camp, the son of a witch named Cynthia, who died after making a deal with the demon Mephisto. So Doom basically swore revenge on Mephisto and spent his life honing his skills in both science and magic. As a youth, Doom was a college rival of Reed Richards, who, as we all know, is Mr. Fantastic. This was kind of the beginning of the rivalry between the two, and in the comics, Dr. Doom is primarily a Fantastic Four villain. He does show up, in the Avengers and in a lot of other titles, over the years he has, but in the beginning of his existence, which would be in the Silver Age, he primarily showed up in Fantastic Four comics as their villain. His face was eventually left scarred by a machine meant to make contact with his late mother, and in disgrace he roamed the world until he was taken in by a tribe of Tibetan monks who helped him forge a suit of armor topped off by an iron mask to hide his face. He would then return to his homeland using his lifetime of skills to seize power of his home country, Latveria. So in the comics, he is the ruler of Latveria. Now, there's so much we could talk about with Dr. Doom. He has such a rich history in the comics. I read a run with him a few years ago where he finds this alternate version of himself in another universe, and this other version of himself is a philanthropist and a really good person, because at some point in their shared history, this other version kind of took a different route and became kind of a savior for his world. As the story continues, the Doctor Doom from the 616 universe kind of thinks like, could this be me? Could I transform into this person? This is an alternate me, like maybe I have this in me, I don't know. And it's this internal battle he has. And he ends up using, I believe it's the Ultimate Nullifier or some kind of device like that. And he uses it to destroy that entire universe with that alternate version of himself, that good version of himself, which is how the limited series ends. And I couldn't believe it when I first read that. Like, that is crazy, but that is so Doctor Doom, like he's capable of anything. And people need to know that going into the MCU. Not only is he capable of anything, but he has the power to carry it out. So immense power, immense intelligence, just a really, really cool character. And I'm just super happy to have this early Fantastic Four book featuring Dr. Doom.